Look at this madness, 15,000 euro, 3,200 for a coin from 2002. People are losing their minds. They call it rare, they call it unique, but is it really? Or is it just the biggest scam in modern numismatics? Time for a cold shower. Professional catalogs say something different. Most of these coins are worth exactly €1, maybe 3 if uncirculated. But wait, there is one detail that actually matters. Stay with me. And the circus continues. Look at this listing right here, $60,000 for a coin. That's probably been in a vending machine. It's absolute comedy gold. These sellers aren't just optimistic. They are selling a dream to people who don't check the facts. They use words like L added K and investment in capital letters. But the only thing you're investing in is their imagination. Now let's wake up from the dream and look at the real numbers. If you check Numista or any professional catalog, the truth is brutal. These coins aren't gold mines. In fact, they are barely worth their face value. Most of these 2002 Greek coins are worth exactly €1. Yes, just €1. The only way to get a slightly higher price is if the coin is brilliant uncirculated. I'm talking about a coin that has never touched a human hand. Even then, we are talking about €2 or maybe €3. That's it. No Ferraris, no luxury villas, just the price of a coffee. The market is flooded with millions of these pieces. So why the hype? Because people confuse high supply with high rarity. They see a shiny coin and think it's special, but collectors only pay a premium for perfection. Now, the back, the common side, but look closer at the surface. Does yours have the clash die mark? This is where the real game begins. This is what collectors actually fight for. Let's check the details. Let's flip it over and look at the common side, but don't let the word common fool you. This map represents more than just a currency. It's a symbol of a united Europe that was still a fresh dream back in 2002. Look at the 6 vertical lines and the 12 stars. They represent the stability of our continent. But notice the border lines on the map. They show the Eurozone, as it was before the big expansions. This design by Luke Likes is a masterpiece of modern geometry. It was chosen to show that borders were finally falling down. In 2002, Greece was celebrating its return to the big stage. They were bringing the drachma's 1,000-year legacy into the future. Did you know the stars are positioned exactly to avoid touching the map? It's a perfect balance of art and political messaging. Every time you hold this coin, you hold a piece of the early 2000s spirit, a time of massive change and high hopes for the new millennium. But even in this standard design, there are secrets. Look closely at the metal composition. A nickel brass core with a copper nickel ring. The way these two metals fuse tells the story. Of the mint's precision, or in some cases the lack of it, feel the edge, the fine reading. In 2002, Greece asked Finland for help. That stands for Suomi. It's not an error, it's just history. Over 50 million were made. Don't let them trick you with the Finland story. If your coin is scratched or has been in your pocket, it's just lunch money. Don't let the internet trolls fool you. The real value is in the history, not the price tag. Now let's look at the technical details that actually matter. Because when you produce millions of coins, mistakes happen. And as we move from the back to the edge, things get even more interesting. The history of this coin is literally written in its grooves. Are you ready to see the detail that confuses everyone? Look at the front. This is the Owl of Athena, copied from an ancient Ford drachma coin. It represents wisdom, but most people are not being wise when they look for that S mark in the star. Here is why. Let's talk about the S mark that drives the internet crazy. You see it right there, inside the star at the bottom. Thousands of people think this means special or super rare. I've seen it described as a secret minting error worth a fortune. But here is the cold, hard truth. The S is not an error, it's not rare, and it definitely doesn't make you rich. In 2002, Greece was in a rush to join the euro. They simply couldn't print enough coins in time. So they asked for help from their friends in the north. That stands for Suomi, which is the Finnish name for Finland. Over 50 million of these marked coins were struck in Vanta. 50 million. That is the opposite of rare. It's a beautiful piece of European cooperation history, but as a financial investment, it's a total dud. Sellers use this S to bait people who don't know the history. They count on you, seeing a letter and thinking it's a mistake. The S in the star doesn't make it rare, but if you find one from 2002 without the S and with a minting lamination error on the owl's beak, then you have a ghost. Check your pockets now. Don't fall for the S trap. It's a symbol of Finland's help, not a ticket to a new life. But don't turn off the video just yet, because while the S is a lie, the detail I'm about to show you is real. And that is the full story of the 2002 Greek euro. Real history is always better than internet fables. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't let the journey end here. This project is growing faster than I ever imagined. Your support is the fuel for this engine. So, if you want more truth and less hype, hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell to join the notification squad immediately. Don't miss the next hunt, because we're just getting started. Thank you so much for your time and your incredible interest. Every view and every comment helps this channel reach new heights. We are building something real here, and I'm glad you're part of it. Keep your eyes on the metal and your heart in the game. Check your pockets, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.